Sup guys? Over the past day, I realized I made a lot of mistakes in my last video going over the new event data mine, most of which were my fault, but some not. So today, I'll be retconning all the things I messed up on, and hopefully this never happens again. First and most importantly, I severely underestimated Implacable's damage because I somehow forgot that she has a flex slot in her second slot. In other words, I estimated her damage with dive bombers in a lot of situations where she wouldn't be using them. Not only did I underestimate her damage by assuming suboptimal loadouts, this also misses the fact that she doesn't rely on rare dive bombers like Tenrai or Sky Raider in order to deal a lot of damage. In particular, the Sky Raider is way above the rest of its class against light armor and also the strongest against medium, but there's only one to go around. For ships like Albion and Enterprise, they can deal a ton of damage with the Sky Raider, but in most cases, they actually deal less damage than Implacable without it. Here's a hypothetical situation to illustrate what I mean. So say you had the choice of bringing 2 Enterprises or Enterprise and Implacable for dealing single target damage against a light or medium armor enemy. In this case, I'm just treating Lucky E as a 70% damage increase. Even though Enterprise deals more damage with her best loadout, since there's only one Sky Raider to go around, Enterprise and Implacable would actually result in more damage, since Enterprise would have to downgrade to a Tenrai, while Implacable would downgrade to either the HVAR or the BF-109, which are both better than Tenrai for the purposes we're discussing. In other words, she is actually a top tier option even for damage against light and medium armor because of the equipment restraints that we're working with. But against heavy, she is outclassed by the likes of Arc, assuming 25% proc rate, and Chkalov, mostly because her damage comes from her loadout and she is locked to having a fighter at the end of the day. Next is Royal Oak. I didn't realize at the time that her damage redirection skill should probably trigger her barrage, giving her a lot more chances to actually proc it. So I basically saw her as a less reliable Seydlitz. In reality, she will most likely be as useful as Seydlitz, and she gets bonus points for covering for Unicorn, who you want to keep alive for obvious reasons. What's that? Perseus? Never heard of him. Finally, we have Scylla. I don't take responsibility for this one because the datamine team made a mistake on her skill 2 barrage numbers. Anyways, she actually drops an incredibly strong barrage with a total of 60 bullets and 6 torps every time she fires her torps, to the point where her DPS might actually exceed that of San Diego's. But further testing will be necessary. Another thing to note is that her torpedo stats are so pathetically low, it may end up being the case that you'll want to run the fast blue twin torps on her instead of regular damage torpedoes, just to spam the barrage as much as possible. I'll be raising her first, to be able to test her properly, so look forward to that. All of this just makes me feel bad for Charybdis. Please everyone go spam Manju to buff Charybdis, she deserves better. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this embarrassing video. Hopefully this never happens again, and I'll see you in the next one.